How to save money post-lockdown. It is the number one question at the moment, where we need to control our spending, especially when we haven't been spending as much as we used to, going out for drinks, going out for dinner, travel if you're working from home, buying clothes, buying makeup if you're a female, or buying hair products. I think most of us has probably spent more money on gym clothes than we have actually going out clothes. If you are genuinely looking to control your spending, please stick with this video and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I am very much guilty of spending a lot of money when I go out. I am that person who just spends money for the sake of it. Sometimes I went to the Shard for my aunt's birthday and spent £500 on 4 people. Yeah, that's not okay, and I cannot be doing that every single time I go out. Not that I ever would spend that kind of money, but it was a special occasion. My first tip is set a direct debit to a different account where you cannot touch that money. So every time you get paid, that exact same payday or any paydays that you have, you need to have a direct debit set for a certain amount of money that just goes out of your account into a savings account where you do not touch. I actually like to use a different bank for this, just so I can't see the different accounts that I have, because it's so easy to transfer money between different accounts within the same bank. So I just like to have a separate bank account and I don't even look at it. I just kind of keep it on the side, and that's it. I don't even log into my phone with it. The only time I do is just check to see that the money's going in, what interest I'm getting and things like that. So that is just untouchable. The second thing that I am doing is, and you're probably not going to like this, is cutting down on alcohol. Now, we all know, especially in London, that you could spend £15-20 on a cocktail. Okay, the average is probably between £8 to £15, but if you go to a nice bar or a nice restaurant, you end up spending a little bit more on nice wine, nice cocktails or anything like that. You're not going to go for the cheap stuff, to be honest. The only reason I have cut down on alcohol is because one of my friends, Laura, she's doing a fitness challenge, and she's literally said do not drink for 8 weeks, and if I wanted to drink, I just limit it to once a month, but that's if I'm really desperate, which I'm trying not to do, but I've already allocated those 2 days out of the 2 months that I'm doing this challenge from. The third thing is can you switch your nights out for nights in? So can you invite friends round? Can you go to a friend's house? Can you do stuff indoors where you play games, you watch a movie? We all have Netflix subscriptions. Can you watch Netflix? Can you watch Amazon? Anything like that? Can you get a takeaway, which is a lot cheaper than going to a restaurant? Or can you essentially cook at home? That's actually an activity in itself. Is can you set up maybe a cooking night or a cocktail night or something like that at home? I know I did say limit my alcohol, but that is a lot cheaper than going out every single weekend. But can you just switch it? Maybe even if it's twice a month, you're still going to save a lot of money by not going out and just staying in and doing something nice at home. The fourth thing is actually writing down everything that you are spending. So every time you go and spend money, whether it's your Netflix, whether you go and buy a coffee, whether you buy lunch, whether you go Tesco's or any other supermarkets that you shop at, write down exactly how much you are spending, and then you will quickly soon realize how much you are actually spending, because most of us don't actually check. I don't ever check my bank account, but the minute I actually started to write down exactly what I was spending, I quickly cut down on little things like buying coffee. Do I really need to spend £2.50 getting a coffee? Fifth tip is, can you switch to something cheaper? Can you switch your car insurance? Can you switch your utilities and gas bills? Can you switch your clothing for cheaper retailers? Do you really need to go and spend £100 on a t-shirt or a jumper? You can buy cheaper things. It doesn't necessarily mean the quality is bad, but it's just another way of saving money, is just by changing it. We've all seen, I can't remember what that program was called, but it was like blind testing people and tasting food and different foods and seeing what the quality of different foods are. Yes, you don't need to swap everything, especially if you really do like something and enjoy it. I'm not saying switch everything, but if there's things that are average or you don't really care about, just switch to a cheaper product. I hope you enjoyed that quick video on 5 quick tips to save some money. I didn't go into too much details, but they're basic things that we just need to start implementing and hopefully saving enough money to buy our next rental property.